Hey everyone. Today I'm here to talk to you about the I-9 form. As you know, when you're hired by a consumer, you'll need to fill out the I-9 form. That's why I'm here to give you some helpful tips to make sure you do it correctly. The I-9 form is divided into two sections. Section 1 is for you, the personal assistant, to fill out. It's important to ensure that all the information you enter in Section 1 is accurate. You will need to fill out your last name, first name, middle initial, if applicable, any other last names you have used, your home address including city, state, and zip code. Enter your date of birth, social security number, email address, and telephone number. In the middle section, you have to choose your citizenship status. If you choose option 3 or 4, you will need to provide the required information in that section as designated on the form. You also need to make sure to indicate whether or not you used a translator to help you fill out your section of the I-9 form. The last section for you, the PA to complete, is to sign and date the first page. Section 2 is where the consumer or designated representative will fill in the information about your identity and work authorization. This section is important because it verifies that you are authorized to work in the United States. This page must be filled in by the consumer or designated representative only, including the information from the identification you provide to the consumer or designated representative. The consumer or designated representative must sign page 2, enter the date they sign the I-9 record, and enter either consumer or designated representative as their title, depending on who is signing the I-9. Their name must also be printed below their signature in the appropriate boxes. The topmost section also has to be completed by the consumer or designated representative, matching exactly what is completed on page 1. The citizenship/immigration status box should have the corresponding number placed in it from the middle section of page 1, where the personal assistant chose their citizenship status, 1 through 4. On page 2, if you provide a List A document, you are all set. No further identification documents are required. If you provide a List B document, a List C document is also required. For a listing of what documents are acceptable for each list, please see page 3 of the I-9 document. The most common examples of a List A document are a U.S. passport, permanent resident card, or alien registration card. The most common examples of a List B document are a driver's license or ID card with a photograph, school ID card with a photograph, U.S. military card, or draft record. The most common examples of a List C document are a social security card that does not state, not valid for employment, valid for work only with INS authorization, or valid for work only with DHS authorization, or a birth certificate. It's that easy. Just remember that if you provide a document from List B, you must also provide a document from List C. That way, you can make sure that you accurately complete the I-9 form. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions or need assistance, reach out to a member of the program department staff at 518-464-0810 extension 301.